All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are back with another guided newspaper practice session today. A very interesting, thought-provoking article. We're going to start in exactly 2 minutes. I'm just waiting for all the students to join in comfortably, and then we will begin in exactly 120 seconds. If you can get my audio, you can get the video, just type a hello in the comments box. Okay. Join in. We'll start in another 60 seconds. Okay. All right, just give me a hello on the comment box quickly. There's going to be a lot of interaction today. I will be giving you several activities to do. The objective of these sessions is to make sure that your fundamentals of the language are improving. And the only way you can make sure that your fundamentals improve are by rigorous practice. Okay, you need to keep practicing, and it's the only way you will find an improvement happening in your basic level of English. Okay, wonderful. I see Saurabh here. All the other students who are watching, just give me a quick hello on the comment box. I think we are good to go to begin now. All right, let's start, and students can join in. Hello, AP. Good morning. Hi, Saurabh. Good. All right. So here we go. So today we are going to take this particular article that talks about wages for work at home. Okay, so not business work that we do at home, but household work. Okay, so should that be paid for is the question here. Okay, good morning, Pratiksha. Welcome. Okay, so that's the article here. So this article starts by saying, so the way we will do this, the entire structure would be that we will do 2 rounds. The first 2 rounds will be a listening and reading round. Okay, so I will read out the article for you. Just sit back, relax, and listen to the article. And as you listen, try to catch the words as well. Okay, do that as well. Okay, so once you are done with all this, once you are done with the 2 rounds, we will then do a speaking round. So we will take one particular paragraph, and then we will speak it out slowly, and you just have to repeat after me. Okay, so why are we doing this? We are doing this to make sure that whatever we speak out, okay, the diction is coming out clearly, the pronunciation is coming out clearly. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, wonderful. And then finally, we will also do a couple of rounds where we will be talking of writing. So I will be giving you certain new words, and with those new words, you can go ahead and make sentences out of them. All right, so that's the entire plan. Wonderful. Let's start now. Yes. Okay, just give me a second. There seems to be some lag here. I'm just rectifying that. Okay, I think we should be able to start in another 10 seconds. Just give me another 10 seconds. I think we should be able to begin now. Okay, here we go. Okay, why wages for work won't help women? Okay, it's women. Okay, don't say woman, women. Okay, this is pronounced W-I-V, and men, women. Okay, so why wages for work won't help women? Okay, so especially in a country like India, where many women are still not getting the opportunity to work, right? And there are many women who do the household work. So should wages be given for them formally? That is the article. Okay, so the poll promise is politics as usual in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, a state in India, okay, is promising this. Infantilizing citizens. What do you mean by infantilizing citizens? Infant means a child, okay? Infant means a child, a baby. So when you say infantilizing citizens, it means treating citizens as children, treating citizens as babies, which means as immature people, okay? And trying to give them these little gifts and goodies and trying to tempt them for votes. Okay, so that's why you say infantilizing. Hello, Ankush. Good morning. Okay, especially women. So these politics in Tamil Nadu is trying to attract women using this, okay, without taking on the responsibility of meeting their demands. So they're trying to give this without actually meeting their real needs, their real pain points. So let us go further and see what this is about. Okay, this article is from Indian Express, very good newspaper. So after we do this, definitely recommend that you do more articles from this site itself. Okay, let's see. The recent announcements by various political parties in Tamil Nadu that they would allot a certain amount of money for the labor by home workers are, to say the least, intriguing. Okay, so this particular sentence says that there are announcements now by different political parties, and these political parties say that we will allot. What do you mean by allot? We will earmark, we will keep aside some money for what? For labor by home workers. Okay, and so this particular move is intriguing. What do you mean by intriguing? Tell me on the comment box, what is the meaning of the word intriguing? Very easy. Intriguing. So intriguing means enhancing attention. Okay, so or increasing interest. That's the perfect fit. So if you say something is intriguing, it means that you are finding more interest in it. You're becoming curious about something. Okay, so let's see now why people are getting curious about this. On the one hand, you wonder why party after party has named an amount that it is willing to pay to monetize women's domestic and care labor. Okay, when there has been no effective demand from women's groups or indeed from any other sector. So see what's happening, that different political parties in Tamil Nadu are saying that, hey, this is the amount of money that you will get if we come to power. Okay, if you're a home worker, you will get this much money, something of that sort. But women groups are not asking for it. Okay, they are not clearly saying that we want some earmarked fund for this work. Okay, so let's see then why they're doing it. While the matter has been discussed on and off in feminist circles and came up for public debate during the 1991 census, when women's groups undertook a campaign to ensure that women's home-based labor was accounted for, so while there was some discussion, it has not really translated into a consistent demand. Okay, at least not in Tamil Nadu. So what does this say? This particular sentence says that yes, there was some discussion that women labor, especially at home, should be accounted for. There should be some kind of a salary that should be given to them. So these discussions were happening every now and then. But in Tamil Nadu, at least, it didn't really translate into a movement. It was not that everybody said, yes, we need it. Okay, it just got diluted away. Okay. Couple of good words here. One is accounted for, which means you link one action to one result. Okay, which means the home-based labor was accounted, which means you have some kind of salary allocated to it. Number one. What do you mean by the word feminist? Feminist is any kind of movement, any kind of a body that, or any kind of a thought process that works for the progress of women. Okay, sometimes even disproportionately, but works for the progress of women. Okay, what do you mean by census? 1991 census. Census is an activity where you collect a lot of data from the population. Have you heard of this word? Just give me a quick yes on the comment box. Good, Pratiksha. The previous one. Okay, so census is collection of data from the population. Very easy. Okay. Now, let's see. The current excitement may be traced to the actor Kamal Hassan's interest in the matter. I'm sure all of you have heard of this particular actor's name, right? Kamal Hassan. So the current excitement, so right now, all the buzz that is going around can be traced back to him. Some weeks ago, a member of his political party, so Kamal Hassan now has a political party. Okay, good, Amanda, is this member of his political party approached economists to ask their opinion and lead articles on the subject featured in various dailies. So he said, hey, what do you think about it? He asked these economists. Okay, good. Now, good, very good. Pratiksha, Padma, AP, good job. Saurabh. Now, it is anybody's guess why he picked on this particular issue. Now, what do you mean by this particular phrase? It is anybody's guess. It is anybody's guess why he picked on this particular issue. So if I say it is anybody's guess about how COVID-19 gets transmitted, it is anybody's guess about when COVID-19 will be completely over. Okay. Now tell me, when I say anybody's guess, what is the meaning? Think. Okay. So the moment I say anybody's guess, it means that nobody really knows exactly. So it can be any random person's answer, okay, who does not even have knowledge and he or she can even speak on it. Okay, so nobody knows about it exactly. So when I say it is anybody's guess about when COVID-19 will be over, it means that nobody really knows. Everyone just gives their opinions, but nobody really knows. So nobody really knows why Kamal Hassan picked this issue. Okay. But in any case, once the matter acquired sufficient importance, other parties did not want to be left out and so joined the chorus. It is, remember, whenever you have words with ch, most of the times in English, a k sound is produced. K, okay? Join the chorus, not chorus, chorus. Okay? Have you heard of words like, say, architecture, right? ARCHI. You don't say architecture, right? You say architecture, right? That's how it is. Now, what do you mean by this word then? So, in any case, once the matter acquired sufficient importance, so Kamal Hassan started it, and a lot of people started following that topic. So, other parties did not want to be left out. Okay, so what if this topic becomes most important and they lose the election based on that? Okay, so they joined the chorus. Joined the chorus means they also started talking about the same issue, and they also said, "Hey, we will also allocate some funds for wages for housework." Okay, good. Ankush, Saurabh, good. Okay, Padma, very good. Amanda, all right, next. Next paragraph. Okay. In a state where competitive welfareism has been praised by all, competitive welfareism. Okay. Welfareism means the welfare, right? The progress of everyone. So when two parties are competing on the basis of welfare, that, hey, we will do better for you. And the other party says, hey, we will do it even better. So this is appreciated, has been praised by all. That, okay, you guys are competing, but you're competing for the right variables, right? On the right topics. Okay. And marked as a distinctive mode of politics. This ought not to surprise any of us. So what does it say? It says that in a state like Tamil Nadu, you usually have such debates on good topics. So at the end of the day, this is something good, right? So if women who are just into household work actually get paid for it, at the end of the day, it is something good. Okay, so it's okay if parties are competing on it. Okay, in this sense, the proposed amount will probably find its slot along with other measures such as widow's pension. Now, will find its slot means it will gain relevance. Okay, people will accept it. Okay, it will not be ignored. And there are similar other topics like widow's pension. So, similar to this, that will also gain acceptance. Now, Tamil Nadu's safety net, such as it is, stands to be slightly enlarged as a result. Okay. And this must reassure all those economists in the state who have constantly pointed to the success of such measures in beating back abject poverty and ensuring no one is really left out of the state's reckoning. So a very, very long sentence here, right? So this is a very good part when, especially when you do newspaper reading, is you have these long sentences. And if you're able to make sense of it, if you're able to put it in your mind and apply it in your writing and speaking, you stand to gain in all the sections. Okay, so just keep these long sentences, the frame of these long sentences in mind. See what is happening here. This one says that yes, Tamil Nadu has always given a little more free stuff, right? Safety net. So it says, hey, you're doing this work, you'll get some salary from the state. You do something else, you gain to stand some more money from the state, and so on and so forth. So this is actually reassuring to economists. So economists say this is good that the state is giving and helping these poor people so that it can beat back abject poverty. Abject poverty means extreme poverty. The word abject means extreme. Okay. So these things help in curtailing extreme poverty. Nobody will become so poor that they have to beg, right? At least in some way, the state will support them. And this ensures that no one is really left out of the state's reckoning. State's reckoning means state's purview, the state's vision. Okay. Nobody is left out of it. Everybody will gain and they can have a life of their own properly. Okay. Now, what is not part of this happy welfare story are the stunted and stagnant levels of social existence in the state. Okay, as this person's book, okay, despite the state has noted, pointing to unfulfilled promises in the realm of women's health in this otherwise progressive state. So now what does this sentence say? This sentence says that yes, all this sounds nice, that they are all fighting for something good and something positive. Yes, okay, no problem. But what is an issue here? The issue here is that number one, social existence. So stuff like a very rich person, a very poor person, right? Social deformities. Okay. Similarly, the caste system that comes in and says that, hey, upper caste, lower caste, so on and so forth. And then you have unfulfilled promises. So there have been a lot of promises earlier about women's health. Okay. A lot of stuff that would be done and so on, but nothing has been done. They were all empty promises. Okay. Is it clear? Just give me a quick clear on the box if you're all able to understand how this article is progressing, what the author is trying to say, what the topic is about. Yes, just give me a quick yes if you're able to catch all that. Okay, good. Okay, now what we are going to do is something slightly different. We are going to catch hold of one particular paragraph and we are going to read that very slowly. Okay, good Ankush, good Amanda, very nice. The way we will be reading this is I will be reading 2 to 3 words at a time very slowly. Okay, I will try to punch it wherever possible and you just have to repeat after me. Okay, I know that, hey, you might find this exercise to be very simple, very straightforward, but let English just come out of your mouth. Okay, and you will find that you're becoming more comfortable, your diction is improving and your tone is improving and so on. Okay, very nice. AP, Pratiksha, Chinmay, good to have you in class. Very nice. Okay, so let's see. The wages for housework promise, just repeat after me. The wages for housework promise is thus of a piece, is thus of a piece with what? With what? Is politics as usual in Tamil Nadu? Is politics as usual in Tamil Nadu? And which does not offer and has never quite offered feminist comfort. For one, means first reason, for one, it mocks, means it makes fun of, it mocks at the utter precarity of domestic workers. Utter means complete, and precarity means their difficult situation. Okay, at the utter precarity of domestic workers and housekeeping staff who are poorly paid, bullied, even as they care for, as well as subsidize the everyday existence of middle and upper classes. Okay. Now, doing it with me, yeah? Remember that you have to pause at the right places. Okay. Whenever you have commas, you pause. Whenever you have full stops, you pause. Now, see, we are going to do it now. As cooks, now we are going to pause after every comma. As cooks, household laborers, sanitary workers, and cleaners in, now new list, in apartments, repeat, offices and factories, and as waste workers who help monetize what others throw away, and thus, repeat, keep the home and environment relatively free of toxicity. They perform diverse functions. Okay, punching this word will be nice because you're actually signifying that they perform so many different roles. Okay, they perform diverse functions, yet are often not visible as a workforce. Okay? Punching this will also be helpful. Why? Because that is the twist in the story, right? They do so much, but still they're not visible. Okay, they're not seen much. They're almost like they're non-existent, right? Somehow the garbage gets cleaned. Somehow the road is clean the next day. Okay, but these are the guys who are doing it. Okay, that's how. All right. I think this is a good place to stop. Good point to stop and start creating sentences out of some of the new words that we learned. Okay. So one word that we can start off with is the word utter. Utter. Utter means complete or absolute. Okay, so if you say there was utter chaos in the market after it reopened post the pandemic, utter chaos means complete chaos, everyone running around bargaining, shouting. Okay, utter chaos. I stared at my manager with utter disbelief. Okay, after he told me that I would get promoted. Okay, utter disbelief means complete disbelief. I could not believe it. Okay, that's another example. I will just wait for about 30 to 45 seconds. Go ahead, frame your sentence. Okay, Chilmes, utter nonsense. Okay, yes. So you might have heard of maybe in school where the teacher says, hey, this is utter nonsense. Okay, yes, complete. Yeah, but SENSE. Okay, not CS, but good one. Okay, let's move to the next word now. Okay, the next word we can take. How about the word diverse? Diverse, a different range of. Okay, the culture, an example, the culture in India is diverse. Now, why? Why diverse? Because there are different kinds of culture in India, right? You come to the southern part of India, it's different. The northern part is different. The eastern part is different. The western part is different, right? And even in these regions, when every 100 kilometers you have people living in a different way, speaking different languages, right? So that's called diversity. Okay, so you say that the culture in India is diverse. Okay, or you would say if you're going abroad to study, you would say my cohort is diverse. Okay, so your class, the students in your class are diverse. Means maybe one is from India, someone else is from China, someone else is from Oman, maybe. Okay, so you have students from different countries sitting in the same class. That is called diverse. Okay, some more. Let us do a couple more. Very good, BG. Very nice. India is a diverse nation. Very good. Very nice. Okay. Let us check out the word, something that is not too difficult. Okay. Let's take the word stagnant. Okay. Stagnant. Stagnant means at the same point. So you might have come across sentences maybe on the news where you read that water levels are stagnant. Okay, due to stagnant water, there are a lot of health issues. Okay, which means that the water is not receding; it's exactly at the same point. Water is stagnant. Now you can also use this word in a slightly figurative sense. It need not be so direct. Okay, so you can say that, hey, how's your preparation going? If you're not getting time, you would say, hey, my preparation is pretty stagnant. I have to increase the number of hours I study. Okay, stagnant. All right, think about points like these. Stagnant. Good. Good, Pratiksha. Kolkata is a place with diverse historical heritage. Very good, Pratiksha. Correct? Absolutely, it is. Good. Okay. Let's take one more word. Okay. Let us take. Okay, we can take the word abject. Abject means extreme. Okay, abject poverty, extreme poverty. Abject. Happiness is also a way to put it. The other side of things. You can say that my friend could not bounce back from his abject loss. Okay, extreme loss, maybe career, maybe family. Okay, extreme loss of something. Okay, abject loss, abject failure, abject defeat. Okay, yes, good, Amanda. You can use it in task one. Yes, good to show progress. Yes, absolutely. Chinmay, growth was stagnant owing to the fact that work was monotonous. Good. Okay, AP, my dog health is stagnating, which means it's at the same level. Okay, so why will you be worried if it's at the same level? Okay, if the health is deteriorating, then you would be worried. Okay, but good try, AP. Good. Okay, good job, everyone. Good job. Okay, now in case you want to practice more of these, make sure that you're just going to this website, indianexpress.com. There are many articles. Click on opinion and you will get such interesting, thought provoking ones. Okay, so think about your own opinion of what you think of this topic. Okay, now that you have some information, it's a very long article. You can read more about it if you're interested. Maybe I'll even give you the link of this if you want to. Okay, so this is the link to the article itself. So in case you're interested, you can read a little more on it. Anyway, good job, everyone. Good, Anjali. Abject grief is a very good word. Yes. Abject health hazards. Yes, acceptable, Pratiksha. Good job. Very nice. Okay. Okay. So that brings us to the end of this class. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Now, I will just, for to all the other students, I see some students here who are already part of our advanced programs, our evaluation services, and so on. In case there's someone here who is preparing for the IELTS exam very intensively and you want to get cracking sooner and you have maybe taken it again, you're struggling with a section or two, we have many evaluation services that you can be part of. Okay, there are multiple packages here. There is a basic, standard, and advanced based on your preference. So depending on how much time you have and how much of help you need, you can pick out one of these three. Okay, so there are live classes as well included in some of these packages. So based on what you need, you can just fill up this particular form. And once you fill up this form, a counselor will get in touch with you. Okay, the counselor will tell you all the details. You can have a detailed conversation with them, and then you can choose whichever program you would like. Okay, the link to this form is given on the live chat box. It'll also be there on the comment section of this video. So just fill up the form and speak to us, and we'll be happy to help you further. Thank you, everyone, for attending the class. It was wonderful taking this session. I'll see you again in more such sessions. Until then, keep studying hard.